Final Fantasy is coming to Magic the Gathering as a major tentpole release a la Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth, and while this is likely going to be an incredible experience for regular players, collectors, and enthusiasts like you and I, there's a right and wrong way to go about this Universes Beyond direction we see Magic taking. Let's talk about Final Fantasy and some of the other Universes Beyond products that were announced and what we think of them. Like it or not, Universes Beyond is here to stay when it comes to Magic the Gathering design, sets, and future releases. And the next tentpole release was spoiled at Gen Con 2023 when Wizards of the Coast told us that Final Fantasy will be the next major Universes Beyond set that regular enthusiasts like you and I get to travel to and experience playing Magic in a different world. Now, I have been very firm on this channel, and I still believe this to this day. Universes Beyond can be an incredible tool. It can take a lot of outside eyes in other communities and point them towards a wonderful card game that you and I all enjoy to great lengths. But there's also, in my opinion, a wrong way to go about Universes Beyond. So I want to talk about Final Fantasy, some thoughts I have about that set, and then I also want to talk about some other Universes Beyond things that we got dropped in the same announcement and why I think they won't be nearly as successful. But we got to start with the big one. It's all about Final Fantasy, and Final Fantasy really seems to check all the boxes for me personally as a major Universes Beyond or tentpole release. What Final Fantasy is going to do for Magic the Gathering is it's going to spread our game to a large community. Now, Final Fantasy is a community that I will admit I'm not a very super active member of. I've dabbled a little bit here and there, but my brother, a massive video game and Final Fantasy fan, texted me almost immediately following the announcement. It was like, oh my gosh, it seems like Final Fantasy is coming to Magic. So there are a large group of Final Fantasy enthusiasts out there that are welcome and comfortable with the idea of collecting cards and playing a tabletop card game, and I think this is a really good change for Magic the Gathering. I think it's a great way to bring more people into our community, and heck, let's look at the success of Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth, and you cannot convince me for a single day that that did not open the front doors and introduce, or at least reintroduced, tons of enthusiasts to Magic the Gathering. Now, while this is going to be fun, there's going to be some controversy, because I can guarantee you, I'm calling it right now. If you're subbed, you know that I'm calling it right now. If you're not subbed, by the way, come on, hit the sub button. We're racing to 6,500 subs already. Let's go. But if you have been around for a while, you know that I'm calling my shots on this channel, and there are going to be serialized cards in the Final Fantasy set. And yes, do we get a serialized version of, oh my gosh, I forgot what the weapon's name is. It's, I'm blanking. It's the Buster Sword. Do we get a serialized Buster Sword? I think we do. I think we're going to see something like that, and I wouldn't be surprised to see one of ones of popular Final Fantasy weapons. I really think that would be a great thing for collectors. I mean, hey, look at the One Ring. It did a great job promoting the set. One lucky enthusiast got to turn it over to Post Malone. I'll link that video here for a bunch of money, and it built a ton of hype up for that set. But I wouldn't be surprised again to see lots of serialized cards in varying numbers according to the lore of Final Fantasy. And while this all seems great, this is going to be a massive win for Magic the Gathering, introducing a bunch of people to our game, I do think that there's a wrong way to go about Universes Beyond. And if we want to kind of visit what I think is the wrong way to go about Universes Beyond, we can visit, well, some of the origins of Universes Beyond. Universes Beyond, the first time I remember hearing about it was the Walking Dead Secret Lair. That's right, when we got functionally unique cards released in a secret lair that were skinned as members of the popular TV show The Walking Dead. Now, The Walking Dead does seem to check a lot of these boxes. It's a popular IP. It is really embraced by a community that wouldn't be unfamiliar with the idea of playing card games or playing board games or hanging out at a game store. Like, that community would probably feel very welcome in that environment, but this was the wrong way to go about it. As a secret lair, most people who were going to be aware that this was ever being released or was on shelves or available for purchase, I guess not on shelves because they don't support your local game store, but hey, if you want to support me, check out channel memberships, exclusive content, some stuff like that, make sure you click on the link that I put in the video description. while it didn't support stores, I really do think it was a miss because nobody knew that they could get their hands on it. So for Magic the Gathering, from our perspective, it wasn't a big win. It didn't bring a bunch of people and put a bunch of eyes on our game and bring a bunch of people in to play these cards. And heck, there was only a couple cards in the secret lair. So unless you were like already playing either Legacy or Commander, what was the point of this? It was a massive miss. And I think they went past that to things like booster inserts. Now, we did get news from Gen Con that there was going to be a booster insert regarding in Ixalan for Jurassic World. And I think the theme and the flavor of this is just perfect. If there is a correct way to do booster inserts, this is going to be it. But as it stands right now, looking at Transformers in the Brothers War set and things like that, I haven't been a massive fan of Universes Beyond booster inserts. That has not been something that has hit with our community. It's not been something that personally I have felt an emotional connection to, and it's not been something that the rest of the community has really taken to. Some of these cards have come out at crazy hypes, but they have quickly tanked and people have not chased them down, not built any kind of real collection, and it's not been something that people, I guess, coveted, wanted to put in the binder or own themselves. And because of this seems like a waste of an IP and a waste of a Universes Beyond slot. Like, let's be honest, when you're opening Brothers War packs or you're opening another pack and you see a Universes Beyond card, you have to enjoy it because it does break your experience. It breaks you away from what you're doing. And as part of the Gen Con announcement in 2023, as of the recording of this video, we got Magic committing that they were going to dedicate themselves to Magic specific storylines. And if you're going to do that, the Universes Beyond product cannot feel like a booster insert that breaks you from a story or a theme or a motif that you would otherwise very much enjoy. And because of this, I think the booster insert product is not a win. I think the secret layer specific product that we see is not a win. But there's one more category, and that's kind of the standalone mini releases in the form of commander decks or maybe challenge decks, whatever it might be. That to me is right in the middle. It fits right in the middle between a win and a loss, but you look at a set like Doctor Who, something we've known about for some time, and it's doing it right. Not only do you have the Universes Beyond play experience, but then you have the ability to drive your new enthusiasts to the idea of cracking packs, chasing down collectible cards, and things like that. So all in all, whether we like it or not, Universes Beyond is here to stay. Wizards of the Coast and Magic the Gathering are committing to the idea that we are going to use UB to expose Magic the Gathering to as many people as possible. And that itself, in a bottle, is a massive win. Listen, we love our community growing. We love more people getting to experience the things that we experience. However, it must be done the right way. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. I know there's tons of Universes Beyond stuff to talk about. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel. We got lots of news. We got Commander Master sales data coming up, and I cannot wait to dig into some of this Wilds of Eldraine information. Oh, Wilds is going to be so good. Make sure you share this video on a social media platform where you engage with Magic the Gathering discussion, because I think conversations like this are not only important to help us be better consumers, but they're also a lot of fun. I think I get a lot of entertainment. I enjoy talking to each and every one of you out there. Until next time, you all know me. My name is Josh. We will see you around. Thanks for hanging out today. Goodbye.